Singh of Arrow. Ms. Nalini Singh, yes, you're ready to go.
Thank you, co-facilitator. At this critical juncture, we call your attention to the following important issues concerning gender justice, women's human rights, and means of implementation. We call for a human rights-based, gender-sensitive, equitable, multi-pronged means of implementation strategy that incorporates universality and differentiation through an elaboration of the principle of common but differentiated responsibilities between countries where there are sound strategies that enhance resource mobilization catering to the most marginalized in both rural and urban contexts. Here we must be clear on the difference between the role of the public sector and the state as a primary duty bearer. We heard earlier this week strong calls from some member states on the inclusion of common but differentiated responsibilities in the outcome document, and we as civil society fully support this call. While we have various priorities including gender equality and SRHR to be included in the outcome document, we are completely against trading off common but differentiated responsibilities over those. We are disappointed by the outcome of the Addis Ababa conference. Despite being heralded by many member states as a strong outcome document for women and girls, they failed to commit to reforms necessary to redress the profound inequities in our global and national economic policies that condemn women and girls to precarious forms of employment, increase their burden of unpaid care work, and undermine their livelihoods as smallholder farmers and fisher folks, and jeopardize their access to essential public services such as transport, health, and education. This not only fails to fulfill the original financing for development mandate, it endangers the implementation of the Post-2015 development agenda, including the Beijing Platform for Action and the Cairo Program for Action. We hereby call on member states to 1. Enable the Post-2015 agenda implementation through transfer of non-marketized knowledge, expertise, technology facilitation that is environmentally sound, safe, accessible, just, renewable, and with financial resource mobilization. 2. Address social, economic, and environmental dimensions in an integrated manner under the Global Partnership for Development with governments, the UN, and other stakeholders, taking responsibility for the follow-up and review accountability at all levels, and with particular focus needs to be on women. Ensure robust regulation and accountability of the private sector, ensuring governments have adequate policy space under international financial and trade investment and arrangements to pursue their own sustainable development strategies, and fundamentally ensure coherence between these arrangements and the binding human rights obligations of governments. Build on existing commitments and human rights agreements as well. 5th, commit to monitoring and review of progress based at least 4 or 5 times by 2013 in a comprehensive, transparent, and participatory manner, which is based on robust data that is disaggregated by all aspects, which makes data useful. Finally, in conclusion, the path to a transformative post-2015 agenda will be based on how boldly we put in place the above means of implementation in the outcome document and implement this at all levels. Thank you.
I thank the representative of Arrow.